It's Tammy Kabell, founder and CEO of Career Resume Consulting. And today I want to talk with you about your LinkedIn presence, which is absolutely essential these days. You know, recently I was talking with a friend of mine who is the #1 best-selling author on Amazon of a LinkedIn book called The Power Formula for LinkedIn Success. His name is Wayne Breitbarth. Great guy. Good book, too. And he was telling me that here in 2016 that 90%, a full 90% of recruiters and a full 70% of employers use LinkedIn as their exclusive form of finding their next talent. So it's really important these days that you have not only a LinkedIn presence, but a LinkedIn presence that's going to be visible and get you seen. So today I'm going to be talking about 4 things that you can do very quickly on your LinkedIn presence to get you more visibility, because that's what's so important. There are millions of people on LinkedIn, and you want to rise to the top like cream when there's an employer or a recruiter looking for somebody like you. So the 4 things that we're going to be talking about are your unique selling proposition, or what some marketers call unique value proposition, and then also your call to action, and then we're going to be talking about skills down at the bottom, and also groups. So first, let's tackle your unique selling proposition. Now, what this means in terms of job seeking is that you have a unique combination of your skills, your experience, your education, and your achievements that no one else has. So no one else in the world has your unique combination of skills, experience, achievements, and education. You need to be able to connect the dots for an employer between what you've done in the past and what you can do for them, and state in no uncertain terms what it is that you're able to do for them. You put that in the summary section of your LinkedIn profile. You should also have a summary section on your resume, and that can be the same thing. It could say the exact same message. As a matter of fact, consistent messaging in marketing is very important. So it is important to say the same things in your resume and any written materials that you have versus your online presence like your LinkedIn profile. The second thing I want to talk about is a call to action. So a call to action is simply a marketing term that means you're going to tell somebody what you want them to do. If you tell somebody what you want them to do, you increase the likelihood of them doing it. A call to action on an infomercial, it would be something like, call in the next 30 minutes and we'll double your order and we'll give you free shipping. So they're telling you, call in the next 30 minutes. That is called a call to action with a deadline. So you can do the same thing in your LinkedIn profile, assuming that you're not doing a confidential search when you are still employed. So a call to action can be as simple as, let's have a conversation about what my abilities can do for your bottom line. Or if you're looking for a strategic leader that can take your company to the next level, let's have a conversation about what my skills can do for your operations organization. Something like that. You want to put that on your LinkedIn profile at the end of your summary paragraph in LinkedIn, and then also put it at the end of your summary paragraph on your resume. Now, again, if you're doing a confidential search, you don't want to put that because that's too blatant of a call to action, and you don't want anybody who is currently working at your job to find out that you're looking for a job. But you still can put it on your resume, because your resume can be sent out hard copy to people who you decide, and that can still be put on your resume. So the next thing I want to talk to you about are skills and groups. Now, these are very, very important on your LinkedIn profile. Now, I will tell you, we do LinkedIn profiles for our clients, and what we usually find is that these techniques, along with many others that we put into place, usually get between 500 and 800% more views immediately following our LinkedIn overhaul than before they had us do their LinkedIn profile. So if you're putting these into place and you're not seeing 500 to 800% more views on your profile than what you had before, give us a call and we can work with you and do your profile if you'd like us to. So when it comes to skills, you are allowed 50 skills down at the bottom, and this is one of the ways that you can make yourself very visible. You want to think of skills as keywords and phrases that employers and recruiters would be putting into their search fields to try to find somebody like you. If you don't know what skills to put, then what you want to do is think of the job title that you are looking for in your job search. Put that into LinkedIn in an advanced people search. Find out who comes to the top in your search. Now you're first going to see your first level connections, second level connections, third level connections, and then the rest of everybody else. So look at the rest of everybody else and see what skills they have, because they've risen to the top of your search. If you're just putting in your city name, maybe a 75-mile radius or a 50-mile radius of that city or your zip code, and then also the name of the job title that you're seeking, look at the people who are already coming up to the top and look at the skills that they have. If those skills apply to you, take them, swipe them, and put them on your profile so that you will also rise to the top. You're allowed up to 50, so use those 50 very wisely. If they aren't going to be keywords and phrases that employers are looking or using to find somebody like you, then take them off. Even if you've got a lot of people that have endorsed you for them, put on those skills that are going to be the keywords and phrases that people use to find you. Okay? Now, the final thing I want to talk to you about is groups. You want to belong to 50 groups. They allow you up to 50 groups, and you can apply to closed groups, which means that you just need somebody to say yes, like a moderator to say yes so that you're in that group, or you can apply to open groups. What I would recommend are industry groups and groups that your employers and recruiters are going to belong to, because if you belong to the same group they do, then you will also rise up to the top.